What's going on, everybody? It's 404 back to give you another StarCraft 2 commentary here on Xel'Naga Caverns. First, let's get some of the elementary stuff out of the way. We do have ThisIsJimmy as the red Terran spawning at the northeast location, and LzGaMeR as the blue Terran spawning at the bottom southwest, I guess, location, to keep those two names similar. A couple of things I want to get out of the way. First is I am looking for some replays from the 1.11 or 1.2 patch, whichever the patch that just came out yesterday, 9/21, so I can get some updated games, because these Terran versus Terran matchups should change drastically, as the siege tanks were nerfed quite a bit. Another thing that I'm going to try is I do have just the audio to this game posted below, so if you just want to download the audio and replay, however, or rather, if you just want to download the audio, open the replay up in StarCraft to watch or to listen to me commentate it, and you can control, what you want to look at, etc. If I miss something, I do, try not to miss anything, but sometimes I do, as I'm very, very new to this casting thing. But that is just an option I want to give my viewers, as I do try to get better at this whole casting thing. Back to the game, though, we do have pretty mirror builds going down. As these mirror matchups tend to be very, very similar for about the first 5 minutes. No wall offs or anything like that for either Terran, as it's not a very good idea in a TVT matchup, and it's not really needed. Looks like the refinery for LzGaMeR was finished just a tidbit before ThisIsJimmy. They are sporting the standard red and blue colors, which indicates this probably is a ladder matchup, as I did get these replays from LzGaMeR. Orbital command going down for both players as Marine is being trained up. LzGaMeR is throwing down a supply depot just probably 3-4 seconds before ThisIsJimmy throws down one. Tech Lab going down for LzGaMeR, so this is where the builds can change. ThisIsJimmy probably will go for a Tech Lab as soon as Marine finishes, but he might go for a Reactor, you never can tell. Looks like he's just going to go for another Marine and throw down the factory. LzGaMeR was able to see that. Let's see if he responds with one of his own. He is going for a Reaper, however. Still should be able to get a factory or something like that down when the minerals and gas is right. Looks like no factory for LzGaMeR. That's strange. What did he spend his money on? Looks like a Reaper. Okay, so he's getting a Marauder. Oh, wow. Sorry, I totally missed that. Command Center going down for LzGaMeR. So, a fast expand. He did see this factory. I guess he thought it was safe to expand. Looking at the army tabs, ThisIsJimmy has 4 Marines compared to the 1 Marine and 1 Marine, 1 Marauder, and 1 Reaper of LzGaMeR's. Reaper is holding this watchtower, so he will know what is exactly going on if there's some kind of push out or anything like that. Marine's doing a quick patrol for ThisIsJimmy. Make sure there's nothing fishy going on. Make sure he didn't miss anything. Doesn't see anything. He is going for the 1-on-1 build, or as some commentators, Husky most notably likes to call it, the Cloud Fist Destiny build. He said in an interview he just made up something. He just was tired of calling it the 1-on-1 build, so he just called it the Cloud Fist Destiny build. Looks like the tanks coming out of the factory and Vikings coming out of the starport. This play coming in from ThisIsJimmy is very, very, very standard for Terran versus Terran. If LzGaMeR is able to get this expansion up and running and saturated, he should have quite the advantage if he can hold off the first attack, if there be one, from ThisIsJimmy, as LzGaMeR loves his racks, as he's going 4 racks, and he's going to throw down an engineering bay, probably to throw up some missile turrets to get rid of the early aggression from the Vikings. Let's see, did he scout this? Well, there goes the scan, just as I speak. He does scan, sees the Viking as well as the starport, so very, very good choice to go with the engineering bay. He's going to get the missile turrets up. Vikings are not going to be, to any use, maybe a little bit of scouting information. Other than that, this expansion for LzGaMeR not paying for itself yet, as he has 23 or 25 harvesters, but he should be able to double train drones and get them out, or SCVs rather, and get them out much faster than his opponent, ThisIsJimmy. So we do have a Viking going out for ThisIsJimmy. Going to get a little bit of scouting information. Not going to be able to do much damage. Maybe he thinks he is. Who knows? As, what's this? Missile turret? No, supply depot. Where's the missile turrets? No missile turrets yet. Getting the infantry level 1 weapons instead. So I apologize. I do apologize for that. Terran is obviously my worst race. I don't play it that much, so I know very little about the upgrades and stuff like that. But Viking comes in, lands, probably going to try to pick off this mule. If he can, that'll be very, very successful for the Viking, as he does get one drone kill. Probably he's going to lift back off, but there's just too many Marines and Marauders here of LzGaMeR for him to get any more damage done. Looking at the army tab, we do have LzGaMeR sitting at 54 with 54 supply locked at army, and ThisIsJimmy at 44 over 51. A lot of that should be drones, as, wow, no, LzGaMeR still behind his opponent ThisIsJimmy in drone count. That's very strange, as he already has his second expo up. Missile turret laid down for just a split second, realized it was going to be in the way of his gas. He quickly repositions as the expansion is coming down for ThisIsJimmy. No orbital command there yet, but he does have almost 2 mules saved up on this one, so he will be able to summon some mules down and quickly saturate this one, as he does have more harvesters than his opponent LzGaMeR. On the production tab, we still have weapons upgrades coming out for LzGaMeR, as wow, how did I miss this? Where's it at? Aha, fusion core for his for ThisIsJimmy. Battle cruiser already on the way. So these two tanks are here primarily for defenses, as he's throwing down some more defensive structures to hold off any push LzGaMeR might put towards him. LzGaMeR looked like he was in the dominant position early on with the fast expansion, but now that we have battle cruisers coming out for ThisIsJimmy, this could be very, very bad news for LzGaMeR. LzGaMeR is just now getting his factory, as he's playing off 4 racks, 2 with tech labs, 2 without any kind of add-on. Another gas going down, and wow, this is. Does he know about this? He can't know about this. No, he has no clue that he's getting battle cruisers, and he doesn't know about this expansion yet. But GameSense probably tells him yes, there's an expansion. Scan goes down for ThisIsJimmy, revealing pretty much everything LzGaMeR has, minus his factory. Knows he should be in a pretty decent spot, but he has to get more battle cruisers out if he plans to do anything significant, and more supporting infantry. LzGaMeR, for whatever reason, not pushing out, gonna break down these rocks, probably secure a second expansion, third base. Starport just now going down for LzGaMeR, so he's gonna need a lot of Vikings. I don't know if he scouted the that scan might have scouted these 2 battle cruisers. I didn't really get a good look at it, but I'm assuming it did, as he is throwing down. Yes, a reactor on the factory. Probably going to do a switch out with this starport, start training double Vikings, as these 2 battle cruisers are going to be very, very, very hard to deal with. Over here, LzGaMeR does have a drone here, so he will know when his opponent decides to expand. So that's very good placement of a drone, well worth the 50 minerals for him to sit there, because you do not want to let another Terran just keep expanding and expanding, because that is terrible, terrible news in a mirror matchup. Swap was complete. Another reactor going down on the factory, another starport going down, probably going to do yet another swap, just as expected, getting out a lot of Vikings to deal with these battle cruisers. Battle cruisers kill the poor little SCV, as the expo for ThisIsJimmy is about halfway done, as a 3rd battle cruiser joins the fight. Looking at the units tab, we do have the Where are they at? 3 battle cruisers, 11 marines, 4 tanks, and 6 Vikings versus LzGaMER's 13 marauders, 2 Vikings, Reaper, and 26 marines. LzGaMER getting an expansion, going to be securing the gold expansion, as there might be some kind of confrontation here. The Vikings just being caught totally out of position. LzGaMER kills every single one of them as the battlecruisers try to come in. I do not know if this will work. No. ThisIsJimmy, yes, he's still pushing forward with these as LzGaMER sees that they're coming with the Xel'Naga watchtower, decides he doesn't have enough, pulls back. He's not going to be able to engage this head on. 26 marines is a lot, but he does need these supporting Vikings to help him as much as possible. So we should have, yep, quad Vikings coming out of this. Maybe going to make some kind of timing attack when he thinks he has enough, as ThisIsJimmy does push out. He's going to kill these destructible rocks, decide to secure his gold instead of his second natural instead. Wow, what is this? We have a factory floating over here for LzGaMER. Maybe it's a scouting factory. Maybe he's going to try to some kind of proxy play over here in these bushes or right here, so he can, you know, harass this mineral line because he thinks his opponent might be expanding there, as this SCV that was scouting was killed. So a ton of SCVs being transferred to the gold. Looking at the income tab, dead even in harvesters. The gold for LzGaMER getting put up just a tidbit before ThisIsJimmy. Actually, no, they're pretty much dead even. The orbital command's a little bit ahead, as there's a ton of missile turrets going down for LzGaMER. He knows that he has to keep a close eye on these battlecruisers, as they will just completely demolish this infantry army without the support of these Vikings. Vikings come in, they're trying to get a couple shots off on these battlecruisers and these Vikings, doing a little bit of scoot move attack. Yamato cannons going off for the battlecruisers, killing a ton of Vikings for LzGaMER. That was like 3 Vikings I think went down. Is able to pick off 1 battlecruiser as he decides to pull back. More and more Vikings, I'm sure, being trained up. Yes, as they are very, very crucial. Looking back at the production tab, mainly Vikings for both sides, as well as SCV still being trained up. LzGaMER still trying to go for the Marines, as they will be useful in shooting down the